Life is full of twists and turns. It's a journey with ups and downs. We all face challenges. These challenges test our resilience, but they also help us grow. We learn what we're capable of. Remember, we're not alone. It's a universal part of the human experience. Uncertainty can feel heavy. It can weigh us down with doubt, fear, and anxiety. When we're unsure of what the future holds, it's easy to become paralyzed. We hesitate to make decisions. We might even avoid taking action altogether. This fear of the unknown can keep us stuck. It prevents us from moving forward and pursuing our goals. Finding motivation in the face of uncertainty is paramount. Motivation provides us with the fuel we need to keep going. It's the inner drive that pushes us to take action, even when it's difficult. When we're motivated, we're more likely to persevere through challenges. We're more likely to find creative solutions and overcome obstacles. Without motivation, it's easy to become discouraged and give up on our dreams. This is where the power of finding motivation comes in. It's about tapping into that inner strength and resilience. We all have it within us. It's about finding the courage to keep going, even when we're unsure of the path ahead. This essay will serve as a guide. We'll explore practical strategies and tools that can help you navigate uncertainty. We'll delve into the importance of mindset and perspective. Most importantly, we'll share stories and experiences that illustrate these principles in action. By the end of this journey, you'll have a toolkit of resources to help you find motivation. You'll be empowered to face difficult situations with resilience. You'll be ready to embrace the unknown with courage and hope.
I remember a time in my life when I felt completely lost at sea. I had been working on a book for over a year. I had poured my heart and soul into it. But as the months went by, doubt started to creep in. What if it wasn't any good? What if I wasn't cut out to be a writer after all? I felt like I was adrift in an open ocean with no land in sight. The more I tried to force myself to write, the harder it became. The words felt forced and lifeless. I knew I couldn't keep going like this. Something had to change. One evening I confessed my struggles to a close friend. She listened patiently as I poured out my fears and frustrations. When I was finished, she said something that shifted my perspective. She reminded me that uncertainty is a natural part of any creative process, that it was okay to feel lost and confused sometimes. Her words were like a beacon of light cutting through the fog. She shared her own experiences with self-doubt and creative blocks. Hearing her talk about her struggles with such honesty and vulnerability made me feel less alone. It was a powerful reminder that even the most successful people face moments of uncertainty. That conversation with my friend was a turning point. It didn't magically make all the doubt disappear, but it did something much more important. It reminded me that I wasn't alone, and it sparked a flicker of hope within me. I realized that I had a choice to make. I could either let the fear and uncertainty paralyze me, or I could choose courage. I could choose to keep showing up for myself and for my work, even when it felt hard. That night, I made a decision. I would no longer let fear dictate my actions. I would embrace the uncertainty as part of the journey. I would focus on the joy of writing, even if it meant writing terribly some days. It was time to rediscover the passion that had ignited this project in the first place. When we're facing uncertainty, it's easy to feel overwhelmed. The path ahead can seem blurry and daunting. It's like trying to climb a mountain in the fog. You can't see the summit and every step feels uncertain. We don't need to see the entire path to start moving forward. Sometimes the most powerful step is a small one. What is one small action you can take today? We are not meant to navigate life's challenges alone. When you're feeling lost and uncertain, reach out to your support system. Talk to a trusted friend, family member, mentor, or therapist. Sharing your fears and vulnerabilities with someone who cares about you can be incredibly empowering. Sometimes simply voicing our worries out loud can diminish their power. It allows us to gain perspective and realize that we're not alone in our struggles. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of courage. It takes strength to acknowledge when we need support and to reach out to others. Your support system can offer encouragement, guidance, and a listening ear. They can remind you of your strengths and help you find your footing when you feel unsteady. Uncertainty can make us feel like the ground is constantly shifting beneath our feet. It's easy to feel off balance and unsure of where to place our next step. In these moments, it's essential to find something to anchor ourselves to, something that provides a sense of stability amidst the chaos. This anchor might be a daily routine, a creative outlet, a spiritual practice, or a connection with nature. It's something that brings you joy, peace, or a sense of purpose. When the world feels uncertain, these anchors can provide a sense of grounding. They remind us of what truly matters and help us stay connected to ourselves. Experiment with different activities and practices to discover what helps you feel centered and grounded. Imagine for a moment that you're holding a kaleidoscope up to your eye. As you turn the dial, the same colorful beads rearrange themselves into an endless array of patterns. Our perspective is like that kaleidoscope. It shapes how we see the world and how we interpret the events in our lives. When we're feeling lost and uncertain, it's easy to get caught in a negative thought spiral. We might focus on the worst-case scenario or dwell on all the things that could go wrong. This type of thinking can be paralyzing. It keeps us stuck in a cycle of fear and doubt. But what if we could shift our perspective? What if we could choose to view uncertainty not as a threat, but as an opportunity for growth and discovery? Instead of approaching uncertainty with fear, try approaching it with curiosity. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this situation? What are the possibilities that this uncertainty might hold? When we approach challenges with a curious mindset, we open ourselves up to new perspectives and potential solutions. Curiosity allows us to reframe our thinking. Instead of seeing obstacles as roadblocks, we can start to view them as detours that might lead us to unexpected destinations. This shift in perspective can be transformative. It allows us to move forward with a sense of hope and excitement, even when the path ahead is unclear. Embracing uncertainty doesn't mean pretending that everything is fine when it's not. It's about acknowledging the fear and discomfort, but choosing not to let them control us. It's about accepting that life is full of surprises, both good and bad, and that sometimes the most unexpected detours lead us to the most beautiful destinations. When we learn to embrace the unknown, we open ourselves up to a world of possibilities. We become more adaptable, more resilient, and more open to new experiences. We learn to find joy in the journey, even when the destination is uncertain. When uncertainty swirls around us, our minds often race into the future. We worry about what might happen. We replay past mistakes, questioning our choices. This mental chatter can be exhausting and counterproductive. It keeps us trapped in a cycle of anxiety and fear. Mindfulness offers a way out of this cycle. It's about bringing our attention to the present moment. It's about noticing our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Imagine your thoughts are like clouds passing through the sky. You observe them, acknowledge them, but you don't chase after them or let them consume you. Mindfulness allows us to create a sense of space between ourselves and our thoughts. This space is where we find peace, clarity, and a renewed sense of purpose. Section 2. The Gift of Gratitude. In the midst of uncertainty, it's easy to focus on what's wrong. We might dwell on our fears, our frustrations, or the things we feel are missing in our lives. Gratitude offers a powerful antidote to this negativity bias. It's about shifting our attention to what we're grateful for, even in the midst of challenges. Start by noticing the small things. A warm cup of coffee on a chilly morning, the sound of laughter shared with loved ones, a moment of quiet contemplation in nature. When we cultivate gratitude, we train our minds to focus on the good. This doesn't mean ignoring the challenges. It's about choosing to focus on the glimmers of hope, the moments of beauty, and the things that bring us joy. Section 3. Writing your way forward. Journaling can be a powerful tool for navigating uncertainty. It provides a safe and private space to explore our thoughts and feelings without judgment. Think of your journal as a compassionate friend, always ready to listen without interruption or advice. Start by simply writing down whatever comes to mind. Don't worry about grammar, punctuation, or making it sound good. The most important thing is to be honest with yourself about what you're experiencing. As you write, you might start to notice patterns in your thinking or recurring themes that are causing you stress or anxiety. This self-awareness is incredibly valuable. It allows us to identify the root of our fears and start to challenge negative thought patterns. Section 1. The Comparison Trap. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to fall into the comparison trap. We scroll through social media feeds filled with curated versions of other people's lives. We see their successes, their adventures, their seemingly perfect relationships. It's easy to start feeling like we're falling behind. We question our own accomplishments, our own worth. But here's the thing: comparison is the thief of joy. It distracts us from our own unique path and keeps us from appreciating the beauty of our own journey. Remember, what we see on social media is often a highlight reel. It's a carefully curated version of reality. It doesn't show the struggles, the doubts, the behind-the-scenes moments that make up a full and meaningful life. Setbacks are an inevitable part of life. They're the plot twists we don't see coming, the unexpected detours on our journey.
It's easy to feel discouraged when we encounter obstacles, to question our abilities, or to want to give up altogether.
But here's the important thing to remember. Setbacks are not failures. They're opportunities for growth, learning, and resilience.
Instead of viewing setbacks as defeats, try to see them as valuable feedback.
Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this setback to grow stronger and wiser?
When we approach challenges with a growth mindset, we transform setbacks into stepping stones.
Resilience is not about being stoic or pretending that everything is okay when it's not. It's about acknowledging the pain, the fear, the uncertainty, and choosing to keep moving forward anyway. Think of resilience as a dance. There will be moments when we feel graceful and sure-footed, and there will be moments when we stumble or lose our balance. The key is to keep dancing, to keep showing up for ourselves even when it feels hard. Resilience is built through practice. It's about developing coping mechanisms that work for us, whether it's through mindfulness, journaling, connecting with loved ones, or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply and reconnect with ourselves. Life's uncertainties can feel like navigating a vast, uncharted ocean. The waves of doubt might crash around us, threatening to pull us under. But within each of us lies a wellspring of courage, a deep-seated strength that allows us to keep going. Sometimes the most courageous step is simply the next one. Trust in your own resilience, in your ability to adapt and grow. The challenges we face throughout our lives, the moments of uncertainty, the setbacks, and the triumphs, all weave together to create the intricate tapestry of who we are. Each experience, whether perceived as positive or negative, contributes to our growth, our resilience, and our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Embrace the unknown, not with naive optimism, but with a grounded sense of hope. Hope that is not blind to the challenges, but rather fueled by the belief that even in the darkest of times, there is always light to be found. Remember that you are not alone in this journey. We are all navigating the uncertainties of life, each in our own way. Reach out to others, share your stories, offer support, and allow yourself to receive the same in return. As you move forward, let go of the need to control every outcome. Embrace the detours, the unexpected turns, and the moments that take your breath away. Allow yourself to be surprised by the beauty that can emerge from the most unexpected of places. Life is an adventure, and like any good adventure, it's full of twists and turns. Trust that you have within you everything you need to navigate whatever comes your way. Cultivate your inner strength, nurture your resilience, and never stop believing in the power of hope. The world needs your light, your unique gifts, and your courageous spirit. So step forward with courage, embrace the unknown, and never stop believing in the beauty of your own unfolding story. The journey might be uncertain, but the destination, my friend, is up to you.